Greater than the film Piranha is being explained today. Greater than let's tell you in the beginning what is actually piranha. Greater than piranha is actually a fish having the pointed and sharp teeth. Greater than this fish is big-sized and predator. Greater than otherwise, this is very clever and menacing fish. Greater than now let's explain the movie. Greater than a lake is shown at the start of the movie. Greater than an old man had visited there to catch fish from that lake. Greater than earthquake happens as he is catching the fish there. Greater than and this earthquake is the fastest. Consequently, lake's inner floor is split. Greater than that man's boat was not working so he had also caught there. Greater than and the lake's water was flowing to that split direction of it. Greater than so his boat had caught the because of the water flowing to that direction. Greater than meanwhile, that man falls into the water from the boat. Greater than and many piranhas appear from that split floor of lake. Greater than and they begin to eat him after attacking. Greater than that old man shouts for help. Alas, there was no human in the lake except him. Greater than then all piranhas victimize that man. Greater than and they eat the flesh of that man. There was nothing appearing except blood. Greater than afterwards, it is observed that earthquake was over. Greater than where many people had started the visit at that lake. Greater than because people were just visiting that lake to spend and enjoy the spring break. Greater than for this cause, many visitors had come at that lake. Greater than a boy named Jake is shown at that lake. Greater than at that time, Jake is talking with her friend. Greater than Jake and his that friend were close each other. Greater than Jake had visited there to pick up his younger sister. Greater than Jake also meets a girl there who was an actress. Greater than and she was there for film shooting. Greater than actually, a film shooting was going to be held at that lake. Greater than meantime, the movie director approaches there. Greater than they had come here for film shooting so, greater than they need a person who had a good knowledge about this lake. Greater than and he had a fully aware of this location. Greater than and that person was no one but Jake. Greater than so the film director puts an offer before Jake. Greater than just guide us. I will award you a heavy amount of money. Greater than so it was the vacation time of Jake, so he also accepts this offer. Greater than afterwards, Jake returns to his house, where his mother arrives on the scene. Greater than Jake's mother name was Julie, who was police officer. Greater than Jake had also his two younger siblings. His mother used to devote the whole day for duty. Greater than so she says to Jake that you will not leave to guide the film director. Greater than you will rather spend your time at home to care your siblings. Greater than so, Jake could not refuse her so he decides that, greater than he will stay at home rather than to visit to the lake. Greater than after this, police officer, Julie, meets deputy. Greater than deputy tells that an old man had gone to that lake to catch the fish yesterday. Greater than and he has still not returned. And he is lost. Greater than due to this, that old man's wife is much worried. Greater than deputy also reveals that they have found the boat of that old man but he is missing. Greater than moving into lake, Julie herself searches for that old man. Greater than she moves ahead to come outside when Julie does not find that old man. Greater than suddenly, the dead body of that old man floats near her. Greater than that dead body was mutilated because piranhas had eaten the whole flesh of that man. Greater than Julie thinks that this old man had been targeted by an alligator. Greater than deputy says on it, no. An alligator does not seem responsible for it. Greater than because his all bones are safe and sound. Greater than because his bones had also been eaten by the alligators if he is victimized by them. Greater than another animal has turned him into such condition. Greater than it has eaten all his flesh. Then the dead body of that old man is sent for post-mortem. Greater than so it may be revealed, how did this old man die? Greater than and the visitors were increasing in number at that lake. Greater than all were enjoying a lot there. Jake also yearned to go to that lake. Greater than so he requests his siblings, let me go to that lake. Greater than I will award you $100 in return. Greater than so Jake's siblings let him go there. And they say, we give you our words, greater than that we will stay at home, not going anywhere. Greater than hearing it, Jake is satisfied. Greater than coming out, he comes to that lake. Greater than Jake meets his friend there once again. Greater than they are still conversing with each other that the film director appears there. Greater than, and he also offers Jake's friend to accompany them to the film shooting. Greater than, Jake's friend gets ready to accompany them because Jake was also going there. Greater than, on the other side, Jake's siblings were alone at home. Greater than, because Jake was not with them. Greater than, so going back on the promise, they go to lake after taking a little boat. Greater than, there was a team had come at that lake for the inquiry of earthquake. Greater than, Julie accompanies that team to take her to that location. Greater than, there was also the leader of that team whose name was Novak. Greater than, Julie and Novak are on the boat. Greater than, Novak's group members are moving to the chasm of the lake created due to the earthquake. Greater than, there was a biggest crack in the lake place. Greater than, moving ahead, they notice a grand mine there. Greater than, it was looking as cavern has left blocked for a longer time ago. Greater than, but a way had created in the cavern because of that earthquake. Greater than, and those piranhas had appeared from that place. Greater than, they also see many eggs there and they move to those eggs. Greater than, at the same time, piranhas appear there. Greater than, who attack on one of the partners of Novak. Greater than, hearing his shouting sounds, his other partners appear to rescue him. Greater than, but those fish also kill him. Then, Novak also goes into the water. Greater than, and he brings his partner on the boat. Greater than, Julie and Novak notice that those fish have ended him. Greater than, and those predators' fish had also mutilated him. Greater than, they had eaten his flesh and skin. Greater than, then they find an alive piranha there. Greater than, Julie and Novak come to the marine biologist, taking that piranha. Greater than, marine biologist is surprised seeing that piranha. Greater than, because these piranhas were ended 2 million years ago. Greater than, and it was the first species of piranha which was most threatening. Greater than, it means that it was an old species. Novak tells greater than that another lake has been discovered from the chasm created by earthquake. Greater than, and such fish are found in that lake, thousands in number. Greater than, marine biologist tells these fish were survived for a long time. Greater than, because they will have hunting each other. Greater than, and these fish shrewdly victimize others. Greater than, first of all, a fish extracts the blood of a human being or animal after biting. Greater than, consequently, all other fish reach the hunt after sensing the blood. Greater than, now those fish were found in that lake in the thousands of numbers. Greater than, so it was not easy to end them right now. Greater than, so Julie and deputy ask everyone to come out from that lake. Greater than, and they say, there is threat, so this place should be spared as soon as possible. Greater than, but no one cares of the warning and they remain in the lake. Greater than, Jake also finds his siblings in that lake. Greater than, Jake shows his anger to them saying, you both had promised to stay at home. Greater than, Jake is saying to his friend, we should leave this place now. Greater than, suddenly, the boat is crashed with heavy thing. Greater than, as a result, engine stops working. Greater than, it is known after checking that something has blocked the propeller. Greater than, so the